Hey guys, today we're going to take a look at the Lansky Sharpening system. You're going to follow me along on the very first time I open it up and give it a shot, and we're going to see if this really is the best manual knife sharpening system on the market. Hey guys, Toolman Tim here. Welcome back to the workshop where we create community, find freedom, promote preparedness, and share success. It's time for another workshop review, and this week I've got a good one for you, like I told you already. Now you might say, Tim, we're not in the workshop. Actually, no, we're in my kitchen. A couple of reasons. Number one, I wanted kind of a nice level, clean space to open this up and try it out. But number two, it's still in the mid-20s out in the workshop, and it takes too damn long to warm it up. So I thought, hey, let's try it in the kitchen. So let's open this thing up. Okay, so first thing, got to open up this awesome clamshell packaging. These are my go-to. I love these things, the Milwaukee scissors or shears, depending on where the debate comes down on. But these things have become our kitchen scissors. I love them. So if you guys watch Project Farm, a YouTube channel way bigger than mine, he does breakdowns of all kinds of gear. And I would say his review video on sharpening systems was what really got me to finally decide that it was time to try this one. You know, I'm an everyday carry kind of guy. I've got a neck knife from MT Knives that I carry all the time, and I'm really bad about keeping it nice and sharp. So I wanted to get a system, and I didn't know what to use. I wanted something automatic. Most people said the automatic ones end up doing more damage than good. So I settled on the Lansky system. So here's what we get. Let's take the paper out first. So there's the packaging. Inside comes with an instruction booklet. I can handle that. Definitely needed. There are some English ones on there, so that's good. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different stones that go from extra coarse up to extra fine. Honing oil. This right here is the clamp. It's kind of weird. You can actually mount it to like a workbench or something, but this one, there's actually also a pole system that you can set it up on, but it's made to basically hold like this from what I've seen. And then you put the different sharpening stones like that, and then you put it on one of these blades or poles, I don't know what you want to call it, run it through there, and you cannot use the wrong angle at that point. So we'll show you, there's the, let's compare them and see. Yeah, okay, so that's the extra coarse right there, and that is the extra fine, almost like chalk. I cannot wait to play with this setup. I'm pretty excited. It all comes in a handy dandy carrying case. But that is the case right there. So we'll get it set up. We're going to try it out. Okay, so here is one of our kitchen knives that is duller than dull. I know I shouldn't have shown you that, but anyway, look, watch. There's no, it is dull. So we are going to set that piece of paper aside. We're going to work on this old dull knife before I ever think about using my nice everyday carry knife. We're going to see what kind of edge. Okay, so first thing we got to do, I'm going to use my DeWalt multi-tool. We loosen this 4 full turns, so then we tighten this down all the way, and then back it off 2 turns. 1, 2 apparently. I think goes in like that. And we tighten the back clamp down, I guess. There we go. And we're going to read the instructions. Okay, so this is a bit tricky. You're going to want to frig with this a bit. I think I've got it exactly where I want it. Follow the instructions. I'll talk a little more about it afterwards. I also put a mark on the red knob so you knew exactly what 2 full turns loosened or tightened would be. So that gives you an idea. And then here we take the hone. We have the stone side down. We take this guy, fit him up through that hole, and then we tighten down the little finger screw there. You want to see how simple that is? So you pick your degrees. I'm going to go with 25. You put the rod through there, and then you just go like this. Okay, so just with the extra coarse, see if you can see it here. It's already starting to put a bit of an edge on. I'm just for this practice, I'm just going to go through with the coarse, the medium, and the extra fine, or in the fine, and we'll see where we end up. So here's the next one I'm going to use. Good edge on there. We're going to switch over to the fine, and then we may even try the extra fine, just for the heck of it. On there now. Now we're going to try the extra fine. That's this guy right here. So he goes on like that. Slide it in, and then this is how it goes. Let's see. Okay, so this is nothing special. I didn't do a whole lot of work, maybe a minute per side with each honing stone. Nothing like, you know, I didn't spend hours rebuilding this knife or anything. Here we go. Maybe not quite there yet, but so it's starting to. This thing was dull as a butter knife. So I'm going to keep working on it a little bit. Okay, you know, it's still not 100% where I wanted it, but we're looking at about, I don't know, 100, 150. I mean, this was as dull as a butter knife to bring it back around. And, you know, I've probably been working hard on it for about 15 minutes at this point. That's a hell of a lot better than kind of going like this with the dull end of it, eh? Okay, guys, so what did I think? This was really first impressions. I wanted to give you guys a look at hauling this out of the box, what comes with it, and then somebody who's never used it before, give it a shot. This clamp here, I think I've got it kind of on the wrong angle at this point, but it's really hard when you're first going to get exactly used to how it's supposed to work. Just take some practice. It's kind of a weird setup. Once the knife's in there, even if it doesn't feel like it's real sturdy, it's not going anywhere. I can see where this little plastic clamp is going to be a bit of a pain. All you got to do, just take your time and learn how to adjust this a bit. I don't want to end up breaking anything. You can see right here in the cast aluminum that when you tighten it down, it does start to wear into that a little bit. It makes it super easy for the right angles. We'll show you those right there. Depending on what angle you prefer on your blade or what kind of use you have with it. That part is great. These don't have to be real sturdy in here. They're basically just a rod that allows it to float. You know, with my big hands, I'd love to have something that held it a little bit, you know, that had a little bigger handle on it, like these sausage mitts here. But it's okay. No complaints. Like, I love the way it works. I love how easy it is to have a perfect angle and a smooth run across your blade every single time. It's literally idiot proof. And then one thing I did find, of course, you don't have to take it out to change sides. You just flip it over. And then, of course, you're going the opposite direction. So that takes a little bit of practice to get comfortable with. But like I said, I've only used this for about 15 minutes so far. I want something that's going to run really smooth for my high-end everyday carry knife. So far, so good. So guys, if you've used the Lansky system before, I'd love to hear your thoughts. I'm going to come back with a full-fledged review down the road, but I had a snow day. I wanted to get in and try this guy out because it's just been sitting there and giving me grief. So it was time. Anyway, so guys, like I said, if you have questions about it or if you have requests for what you'd like to see in the reviews down the road with this sharpening system, let me know. I'll definitely let you know how it works on my everyday carry neck knife. And yeah, if you want to know more about me, quickest way is to run by toolmantim.co. That's toolmantim.co. You'll find all my recommended reviewed products over there, my social media links, the podcast. And you know, if you're into preparedness and gear review videos and all of that, hit the subscribe button. I have basically 3 episodes of the Workshop podcast come out every week. At least 2 of them are live, and then 1 or 2, usually 2 reviews every single week. So, guys, as always, stay happy, stay healthy, and have a great week.